In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to laser engrave a 40-ounce drinking cup. First things first, we need to remove the handle, and that's easy done. You just undo the 2 screws there, just like this. That's it, unscrewed, and then I like to keep them all in the one bit so I don't lose any screws. So next you want to turn on your P2 machine and then get your RE2 Pro and plug that in like so. And how I measure to see where the cup should go, I put one of the slats along the slat and then the cup underneath, and this will be tilted at one point. And is it higher? Yes it is, see. So I am now on, what am I on? 4A, but I do have the honeycomb in, so it'll be different for you, so you might have to drop it down. Okay, I'm going to show you how I test that the cup is level. So I put one of the slats in there, and then I put the cup right up against it, and then all I do is turn it, and then I know that all the way around the cup is level because it's touching the slat, and then I just remove that slat. Right, now that the cup's in, what we need to do is make this side roughly the same height as this side. Okay, so how we're going to do that is, again, I use slats. I just lie them across the top, don't put them in, just lie them across, and I can feel here that the slat is slightly bigger, slightly higher, sorry, than the cup. And if I put it another one down here, you know, there's a big gap there. So what we need to do is raise this side up so they're about the same size. So again, what I've done is lay a slat on this side, just on top of the bits that they go on. Same at the back. And if you look at this side, they're near enough level. And if you look at this side, they're you know, tiny, they're both the exact same either side. So that's exactly where I want it. And then you can tell that the cup's level by looking at the laser dot and turning it. Doesn't move too much. I should have also mentioned, when you sit the tumbler up like that, you want the laser to hit the highest part of the tumbler, which is right there. Then you come over to your design, and we're going to do the Taylor Swift design. This is on XCS, so this is what I've got. Right, so I'm using the rotary attachment, and it's a chuck, and you measure all the way around the outside of the tumbler, which is 316 millimeters, which I've put in there. I've done 1 millimeter coated metal, and what I need to do here is click on this and it will tell me the height. So if I click it, it will measure, and that number there will change, and then the green line is centre to the design. The design itself, the design itself is 286 width and 228. Now, as you can see, the width is shorter than the measurement of the whole tumbler. That's because I'm not doing a full wrap. I'm going to be starting the design either side of where the handle would be. So this is how I work it out, where I'm going to start the laser. So it's 316, my design width is 286. So what I do is I take the measurement from around the cup, and then I take away the design, so that leaves me with 30 millimeters, which would be, excuse this drawing, I'm not an artist, but this is the center of the cup, this is where the handles would be, and the space here is going to be 30 millimeters. So we want to half that and make sure it starts 15 millimeters that side, and then when it's, sorry, this side, and when it stops it will be hopefully 15 millimeters the other side. So this is what it looks like. If I'm measuring in the middle where the tabs are, okay, I'm wanting to measure 15 millimeters, and that's what I've done. That's what the dot is. And then if I shut the lid and open it again, you'll see the red dots in line with it. And remember that the chuck, when it's on the chuck, it turns clockwise, so the cup will be turning towards me and engraving like that. You don't want to be sticking your design starting there, because then it will hit the tabs. Okay, and this is a design here that I'm going to put on, and the cup head, the top of the cup is here, bottom of the cup's there. So if I was to move that design onto there, the design would be upside down. So all you need to do is click on the design and go over to this bit here and type in 180, and that'll flip it upside down. Next, what we want to do is take a close shot, close-up camera. We want to move it to on top of the design like that. It's a close-up camera, and then we want to move our design over. Not very good doing this with one hand. Zoom in, always zoom in. Oop. Right, now we want to line these up, so all the way over. And then I'm going to take this line here and I'm going to move it down to where the top of the cup, like the coated metal, stops, and then it's onto bare metal. So like so. And we can zoom out. And we can just check that it's going to fit, because all I need to do is take another close shot and then take a picture of the bottom of the cup. Zoom in again, click on the image, wait a minute, I might have to move the design down a little bit. Okay, maybe move it a tiny little bit over the white onto the bare. Then we do another close shot at the bottom. Click on the design. Ah, that's perfect. So you can see that the whole design is going to like be on the cup. It's not going to be overhanging. And what I always like to do, this is just me, I always like to triple check everything's okay at the top, because I would hate it to move or anything. Actually, I might move it a wee bit back down. Okay, so we're good to go. Last thing I do is click on the design, like so. And I've already got it set, so I do 85 power. In fact, I'll open that up. 85 power, 250 speed, and 100 lines per centimetre. Like so. Everything looks good. So I just hit process. Sometimes it's slow, I don't know why. There we go. Preparing the preview. There we go. It should take 48 minutes. Happy with that. Click start. Hit go. So that looks about right. So like I measured 15 millimeters that side, it should finish 15 millimeters this side. Then I need to take it off there and clean it up. And that's it, finished, cleaned up, put the handle on, and it's ready to go to its new home. Any questions, just write them in the comments and I will hopefully be able to answer them for you. Thanks for watching.